Yes, I did. See you in there. I'm gonna hit you later. But this is my bed, you know?
Oh, okay. How is everybody today?
Good.
Excellent. Welcome to the. Everyone wants to say good. Okay, good. Hey.
Good.
Welcome. This is the demonstration class for Kangaroo math contest. Just gonna go over some of what the Kangaroo math contest is, and then we'll get some practice questions from.
Oh, John.
Okay, so let's look at what is the Kangaroo math contest, right? It's put on by more than one country, but in Canada, it's run nationally in Canada, and it's really to encourage young people to enjoy math and have fun with math, and so anyone from grade 1 to 12. I think today we are looking at some of you from grade 1 to grade 6, I think. But it's a multiple choice contest. It's run in 50 cities. The content is covered by most of the school curriculum. You do require, some logical thinking skills in order to answer some of the questions. But it's definitely let's have fun kind of thing, and let's learn some more about math. And if you sign up for training, then you get some practice before the contest actually happens. So let's see another question. Okay, what are the rules, right? The contest rules. So there are 6 groups. Great, if you're in grade 1 or 2, or grade 3 or 4, or grade 5 or 6, right? So they divide into 6 groups, and so there's 6 tests. Each group takes a different test, and even though you might be in grade 1 and someone else is in grade 2, they only score all the grade 1 tests together, and you don't compete against the people in grade 2, even though it's the same test. Okay, and the same for 3 and 4. If you're in grade 1, it's a shorter test, 1 or 2, the first level. There are 18 questions, and it takes you 18 questions for 45, you have 45 minutes. And the questions are broken into 3 sections. The first 6 questions are worth 3 points, and then the next 6 questions are worth 4 points, and the final 6 questions are worth 5 points. If you're in grade 3 or 4, there are a few more questions. There's 24, and you have an extra 15 minutes. So you have 60 minutes to complete the contest. And again, there are 8 questions in each group. The first group is 3-point questions, and then 4-point questions, and then 5-point questions. And then if you're in the grade 5 and 6 group, then you have to do 30 questions, but you have 75 minutes, and 3 groups of 10, and still 3 points for the first group and 4 points for the second group and 5 points. The scoring's a little bit, if you leave a question blank, it counts for 0. But if you get them wrong, you lose 1 point. So all the wrong answers, they take 1 point away. And so they start you off with 18 points. Alex, how are you, Alex? So they start you off with 18 points or 24 points or 30 points, just in case you got every question wrong, you wouldn't get a negative score. So you're not allowed to have a calculator, very important, right? No calculator allowed. So, you know, you have to do
Get this thing out of your mouth. Ah!
only allowed a pencil and paper. Okay, they have a bunch of awards, right? There are two types. There's national awards for the whole country, So if you're in one of the highest 3 scores in Canada, you get a plaque, a nice plaque that you can put up. If you're in the top 6% of people in Canada, you get medals, gold medals. And if you're in the top 8%, you get a silver medal. And the top 10%, you get a bronze medal. If you are in the top 10%, you can get one of those awards, right? You can't get all of them. Then there's regional awards for different sections of the country, right? I'm not sure what the regions are exactly, but you get ribbons for top spots in each region. If you guys don't mind not writing in the chat like that, it's just like distracting, right? So that would be good. If there's ties, you get the same award. Again, top 10% gets a red ribbon. Okay, so there are awards there, but it's not about the awards, right? It's all about have fun with the math and try to do well, obviously, but learn something along the way. So, okay. Next, languages, right? You can write the test comes in French or English, and the cost is $10 if you register by February 22nd. And I believe the contest is being written sometime in March. So there'll be practice sessions set up by the StudyBNB that you can register for if you're interested. Okay, so now we're going to look at some of the questions that you might come across. And I know there's different people in different grades. So I'm going to start looking at a couple of the questions from the level 1 test for grades 1 and 2. And then we'll look at some for the grade 3 and 4 and some for the grade 5 and 6. And if you know the answer, don't like shout it out or type it in the chat right away. Give other people time to think about it. And then we can talk about the answer after everyone has a chance to think about the question, right? Because if you just put the answer out there, that's not going to help. There's still a lot of stuff going on in the chat, which is probably not good, right? So just like, let's not chat. Let's pay attention to the math now. Okay, so let's try the first question. So this is from grade 1, 2 test. And here's a question. Hopefully you can see that. This is a part A question. It's worth 3 points. And it says, here's 2 shapes you have. And which of these can you not build using these 2 shapes? All right, so you have to think about how those shapes might fit together. And one of these you can't make. 4 of them you can. Oh, Yvonne thinks she has the answer. So just wait a minute and then we'll see. I can't really see everybody on here because it doesn't show me. Maybe I can do it like this. That's better, but it doesn't show me the whole thing. Let's see if I can make that bigger. Oh yeah, I can do that. So, oh, losing connection. That's not good. I'm not sure how many people are here, but we'll shrink this down. But if you know the answer, we'll just see what people think. Okay, people put it in the chat, even though I say don't put it in the chat. Didn't I say that? Come on, people. Okay, so people think you can't make D. At least some people, right? Is that what everyone thinks? It can't be D, right? Okay. I'm trying to get more people on here. So yeah, the answer is D there. You can make all the other ones. You can't make D. So if you got D, that's very good. And that's the first question, right? I mean, again, if you're not in, I mean, this is a grade 1-2 contest, right? You might have something similar in the grade, higher grade contest, but not this particular question. Okay, so that's one. Let's look at another question from grade 1-2. So this, I think I can just take this off. So I'm not going to read it for you because you can't get any assistance when you write this test according to the rules, as far as I know. You have to be able to read them all on your own. So don't put the answer up, please. Just hang on to the answer. And if you think it's D or you think it's A, I'll ask for answers in a minute or two, right? So it says at least how many four-ray stars like this. And maybe I would like to see answers from people in grade 1 or grade 2, not the people in grade 5 and 6, because these are easier, right? These are grade 1s and grade 2s. Alex, just you don't have to raise your hand. You can type it in the chat after. I'm just giving people a chance, and then if you want to type it in the chat, you can. I want everyone to have a chance to try and see that, right? You know, who can tell me, you know, how do you actually figure out this answer in part 2? Go ahead, Yvonne.
You just need to count one of the 4 sides of this shape.
Star, yeah.
This star, and here has 8, so that means there's 8 stars in the whole thing.
Ah, okay. Does everyone think it's D? Does anyone think it's a different answer? Lori says 8. Kenwin says D. D. Yeah, that's a very good way to look at it, right? You can see the points here because you can see each star has 4 points. And so if you just take one of the points and count how many there are, this looks like there's 8 stars on top of each other. Okay. Does anyone have a different way to solve that? I don't see a better way to solve that. That seems to be the easiest way, right? Sometimes there's different ways to solve problems. So let's have a look at another one. This is still in grade 1-2 since we have a bunch of time left. We'll go through more questions. Okay, this pizza was divided. I'll let you guys read it. Just hang on to the answers until later. And I'm going to ask someone in grade 1 or 2 to give me the answer here if they have it worked out. Once they work it out, if you're in grade 1 or 2, maybe you can give me the answer. Everyone's still typing answers in here, right? No one follows instructions. It's okay. So somebody in grade 1 or 2, right here, Maya, is that you?
I'm Mia, and the answer is D.
You're Mia, and the answer is D. How do we know that?
Because if you split it in half, you can see it's 6. But then there's 2 more on the other side, so there has to be 4 more.
Yeah, perfect. Excellent, right? Everybody heard that answer. If you split it in half, there's 6, and she said, "Oh, there's 2 on the other half, so there must be 4." Very nice. Okay, let's go on to another one. Where this jumps up. So
I found a simpler way on that one.
Oh, who said that?
Oh, Devin.
Okay, Devin. What's up, Devin? What's your simpler way?
So I know a half is 6. Then if I 6 minus 2 equals 4.
Okay, that's very similar to what Mia said. Very similar, right? Half was 6. That's what very similar, but very good. Also, excellent. Okay, let's look at another one.
It's B.
It's B. I don't know if it's B or not. Someone said it's B. Okay. Well, let's give some people some time to think about it before we come up with the answers. Not everybody solves problems as fast as everybody else.
Can I explain why after?
Oh, Devin, yeah, probably you can. We'll just see if other people. So I see some people with B, some people with E. Oh no, she changed her mind. Jet says B. Alex says B. Lots of people saying B. Jocelyn says B.
That question, for the question I'm doing this, I'm going to use one division.
You're going to use one division. Okay. Devin, what grade are you in?
Oh, I'm grade 3.
You're in grade 3. Okay. So
I usually do math like grade 5 and grade 6 or 7.
yeah, I know. I bet you do.
And I have a class named Mr. Shi is SIN, and then he teaches grade 7.
Oh, very nice.
We were in last year. No, last year when I was in grade 1.
Oh, is somebody in grade 1 or 2 that can answer this?
Just raise your hand or talk.
Cheryl Lee.
This is how you do it. Just you 8 times 8 equals 18. So the answer is D. I mean 9.
9. Okay.
Um,
So you need 9 on both sides.
yeah, 9 multiply 9.
Okay, right. So we counted up how many we had here. There's 18 altogether. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 18 altogether, and you need half on each side. Right? So you need 9, right? We need 9 on each side, right? We need 2 groups of 9. 2 groups of 9. And so there's 4 here, and there's 14 over here, right? So we have to move 5 over. We have to transfer 5. And so the answer, I think, is B. All right, so hopefully you got B. All right, because if I transfer 5, 4 plus 5 is 9. And 14 take away 5 is 9. Oh, people are still playing around the chat. Interesting. Okay. I don't normally teach this level. Okay. So that's good. What time is it? Oh, we still have lots of time. So let's try another one from the grade 1 and 2. This is like, for those of you who are above grade 1 and 2, these questions are supposed to be easier for you, right? We'll get to some more that are closer to your level in a minute. So I think there's another one on here. So let's look at that. Oh, some people are saying, what are we saying now? B? People are saying B. Mia, why is it B?
Because I counted 6 plus 6. Oh wait.
Which one has 6?
The second first one.
So
Second first one.
this one only has 5.
And then the one beside it. Yeah.
This one has 7.
Wait.
This one has 5. This one has 6. And this one has 4. Right. So if you do that and you need to find 4 of them to add up to 20. All right. Which 4 add up to 20?
I say.
Go ahead. Yeah.
It's 4, 6 equals 10 and 5 equals 10. With 7 we don't need.
Right. All right. You need 20. So there's 10. And then there's 10 here. All right. So 10 plus 10 is 20. So we don't need the 7 dots. So we don't need B. Okay.
B. Efficient.
Good one.
Yeah.
Let's look at another one.
20吗？
Here's a part B question. Part B question. So still grade 1 and 2, but a part B question.
这个 2, 3, 5.
那你 text 的时候，
Okay.
这个 text.
这个我们大家给老师就上面3点。
Mhm. Okay, Andrew has their hand up.
Okay. So diamond are 2 and the triangle is 3. So 2 plus 3 equals 5.
That's good. And
So it's the D.
so it's the D. What grade are you in?
Grade 2.
Beautiful. Very nice work.
Grade 3.
Now you're in grade 3. You moved up. It's okay.
No, then I'm already in grade.
Oh, you're in grade 3. Okay. I was just asking Andrew. I was asking Andrew there, but that's perfect. Okay. So here's one.
Which one goes out?
A.
I know.
A.
Okay. Another 4-point question.
A.
It's A.
Oh, it's A? We don't need A?
Yeah.
Only A.
Oh.
We don't need A.
Yeah, we don't need A because if you put black in the corner and then you'll add the pink in the middle and then the green in the other corner, then you don't need the cyan one.
Mhm.
Oh. Oh. Who's that, Devin? Who's telling me that?
Mia.
Oh, Mia. Oh, okay. I see. I can't see I just have to shrink my chat box. Just 1 second. There we go. I can see everybody now. Sorry, I'm missing some of the hands, right? I see Shania had the hand up also. So I'll watch for that. So you don't need the A. Okay.
Yes.
This piece will be left over. All right. We can fit these pieces in. So which piece goes first?
The first one is green.
Yeah, does it really matter? The green and the black piece are both the same, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter which one goes first then, right? So you could put green first and then the pink and then the black, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's another way to solve it.
Is there another way to solve it? Who said that?
Me. You could put like the. Oh no, you can't.
It's tricky.
Yeah.
When you start looking
Yeah,
at
the pink I only have one. I thought there's two.
Yeah, you only get one of each. Okay. Did somebody write on my screen? I don't. That's. Oh, somebody did. I didn't know you guys could do that. That's interesting. That's good, actually. Everyone's writing on my screen now, so we don't want to do that. I didn't realize my screen became live for everybody. Okay.
What?
So, okay, people, stop writing on my screen.
You can disable annotate.
Yeah, there's a spot where I could probably make you not be able to write on my screen, but it's okay. So don't write on the screen, please. All right, let's go on. We're at 125. Okay, so I think
Just to say, when people are writing, you can see their names who is writing. Like
I can see their names, and then I'll put them in the list where I'm going to get them later. Okay, I'm gonna move on to a different level here. I think. Wait, no, this one. Okay, so these questions are from grade 3 and grade 4. Some of them we'll go back and do more if we run out of questions of the other ones, but I don't have as many questions from these ones. Okay, so you have the answer already? Let's wait for a few people to.
I'm grade 3. 6.
B.
6. Answer 6.
B.
B. It's B. B.
B.
6.
B.
Oh, everybody has the answer. How about Luke? Luke, you have your hand up? That's good. Luke.
B.
Where's Luke? There you are.
It's a B. Helen.
Okay.
B.
All right. So what's the answer here? Yvonne? Yvonne says B. Okay. Please do not write on my screen, please, right now.
Okay.
Go ahead, Yvonne.
That was me.
I think it's B.
You think it's B. Okay.
Why?
Each stamp is one of the digits, right? There's 10 stamps. She prints this. So how many different stamps is the question, right? So we can start counting. All right, so there's one. There's another one. All right, we can circle them, right? So we have 1, and then we have the 7, 2, and then 3, and then we use the 3. That's 4. Then we use the 2, which is 5. The 0 we use, the 1 we use. Then we use the 8. All right. So the answer is B. There are definitely 6. Okay. There are definitely 6 there. All right, let's look at another question from this grade 3-4 contest. This one's easy. I think this one's easy. Look at that, already answers, right? This one's definitely easier than other ones. At least for some people. Oh, there they go, writing on the screen again, everybody. Nathan, I'm gonna take you and
D.
you think the answer is D?
D.
Yeah.
D.
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 It's definitely D. If you open that paper, right? So right. Fold it along here and cut out that piece. There's the fold line, right? It can't be the other pieces if that's the fold line. So I think the answer is D. Yeah, somebody thought they should tell us with a lot of D's. Okay. Yes, definitely D.
There's a lot of D.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of D's. But like I said, that question's not that I would say not overly difficult. Okay. Let's look at another one, which we have right here. This is a part B question and it's worth 4 points. I probably should have brought along a few more questions, but so this is a part B question and
B, D.
someone says it's D. It might be D. It might be D, right? I mean, some people might not even understand what this question is. How many different numbers greater than 12, smaller than 58? Linked digits means they have to be different. Right? So they have to be greater than 12. Whoa. They have to be greater than 12.
All the students.
9.
I don't know.
It's 9.
We're gonna write them out. Okay. So what's the first number that's bigger than 12 that I can make here? What's the first number bigger than 12?
15.
15. Right. Starts with 1. Hey Nathan, don't write on the screen, please.
18.
It's E. It's E. It's E.
50. Shh. Let's write them out.
This one's
Next.
18.
What's the next biggest number that you can write?
25.
18.
After 15?
25.
18, right? That's bigger than 12. What's after 18? What can I build closest to 18?
21.
Smaller than that.
20.
20. Okay, 20.
Why does it say 2 digits?
Why does it say 2? Because you have to use 2 of these numbers. They have to be 2-digit numbers, right? You have to pick 2 of these
I
digits.
think next one is 21.
All right, the next one is 21.
And then it should be
25.
Is it 25?
No.
No, 22.
You can't
Yeah.
repeat, right? So you're not allowed to put 22 because that
25. 25.
当然你知道
distinct means different. So it has to be 25. Okay. So you have to understand the definitions here, right? Then what?
Then
28.
you do 50. 50.
28. 28.
Yeah, before 50, we're going to do 28.
Yeah.
说
And 50.
50.
50's next?
After 50 is 51. Yeah, 52. That's all. 1, 52, 58.
50,
51.
51,
51.
52, 57. How are you making 57?
Oh,
Um,
let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Okay.
7, 8, 9.
We're not allowed to use 58 because it has to be smaller than 58.
It's 50. It's 9.
Is there 9?
9.
1, 2, 3, 4,
4,
5.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Right. So the answer is E.
I
You
said
said
E.
close, but not quite right. Okay.
I said E.
That was good, but that makes you think that one, right? You have to think logically there, and know that they have to start with bigger than 12, right? Start with a 2 or 3 or higher. Okay. Next. Again, this is still grade 4 and 5. Sorry, 3 and 4. Already, let's just wait a second. Let people think about it. Some of you are so fast. So fast. All right. And you want to take your time and make sure you've got the right answer. Don't jump at the first answer you see. So let's just wait another minute or so. People are still thinking about this probably. I know. Mia, you don't look happy.
It's the square.
6. It's B.
Everyone, it's B. Is it B? I don't know.
Don't shout out the answer.
Yeah. Please don't shout out the answer. And look, you might be right. Look. And people are writing the answers on. Why don't we just circle all of them?
6.
If we circle all of them, then we don't know, right? Okay. So please don't write on the screen.
People stop.
Yeah, it's
Or why
okay.
don't you write a paper and a list who people are writing your screen?
It's okay. It's just fine. So what do we think? I heard about Mia, you had your hand up really early. What did you think the answer was?
I thought it was.
You thought it was B?
I want people to stop writing
Yeah, me too.
and shouting at the answer.
So
Still doing the question. 6.
let's have a look at how we could fit them on, right?
Can I try?
Who's gonna try and draw it?
Can I try drawing, Miss?
Go ahead, Devin, draw it for me.
So this is number 1, number 2, and number 3. These are all circles. No, square.
Squares.
Stop, whoever Nathan. And then this is a trapezoid, which equals 4. And then this is another trapezoid, which equals 5. And this is the last trapezoid, which
Yeah.
equals 6.
Yeah, there's 6. The answer's 6. That was perfect. Thank
Which
you.
equals B.
Right.
Here.
So the answer is B there. Okay.
Stop, Nathaniel. You're like,
You can actually disable annotate so they can't write on your screen.
Really? I couldn't see where to do that.
need on the screen because they're going to show them.
Only the host can, not the co-host.
Yeah.
I'm only a co-host. See, there you go.
And the co-host.
Right. But when we run when you all sign up for the training session, then I'll be the host and I can do lots of stuff then. And I'll lock people off. Okay.
Yeah.
For now,
Only the subnet is
no,
the
it's okay.
host.
So the answer is B here, right? Okay. So let me turn mine off. Okay. Here's a part C question from the grade. This is worth 5 points, right? Whoever drew this, can you?
I can't see. I can't see. Yeah, that's
Okay.
better.
So let me just show this question. Let's wait a second, Mia. Let's just wait a second, okay? You have the answer again already. You're so fast.
Because my mom actually printed the test out and then I did it before.
Oh, you did them in advance. Oh, I see. So you have the same test as me. Got you. There's a lot of tests. I just happened to pick 2018 and you got the same one. I see. Wow. That's okay. When you do sign up for the training sessions, we'll be using the 2019 and 2020 materials because the StudyBNB has purchased those packages for us to use when we go to study for these. So if you're going to do that, that's great. Okay, Mia, go ahead.
It's 8 centimeter.
You think it's 8 centimeters?
Yes.
Does anybody else think it's 8 centimeters? How many people think it's 8?
Me.
Me? Okay. Who's that, Darren?
Yeah.
Okay, you think it's 8? What grade are you in, Darren?
4.
4. Okay. Why is it 8? Explanation of why it's 8 is kind of interesting, right? So can someone explain why it's 8? Andrew or Chasen? Is it Chasen? Your hands are up. Right. I think the answer is 8. Right. Because if you connect on the if you connect them all, it's blocked off right to here. But if you connect it only here, then you are 1, 2, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps back, and each step is worth 2. So it'll be 8. Some people with
Can people stop doing that?
yeah, you can't control everybody, unfortunately. It's okay. Just don't, we'll get it figured out after. So, oh, where are we? Okay. All right, let's have a look at some grade 5-6 questions then. Here's a grade 5-6 question.
I already did it.
Somebody already did this one? You guys printed this off already? You're ahead of me.
Yeah, we already did it, and I'm grade 3.
I
So
did.
I don't know how. I already did it, but I don't know how what happened.
I did
I just
2018.
did this. I did this question
this is,
before.
if I was smart, I would have taken different questions. But so this says these arrows are flying. How many balloons will not be hit by arrows, right? So take a minute to look at that first. I'm going to put this up. Right. So we have to look at which balloons won't get hit by an arrow. Right. Which balloons won't get hit?
2.
2.
You think there's 2 balloons that won't get hit?
Yeah.
6. There will be 6 balloons that won't get hit.
Oh, everyone's all over the place, right?
But let me take.
I don't think it's 2, and I don't think it's 6.
Three balloons will get hit.
3.
I mean, get not hit.
3.
Okay, let's look at the first arrow and let's cross off the balloons that the first arrow hits. Don't do that. Whoever, please do not write on the screen. Right? This balloon is going to get popped. Again, people don't want to listen. This balloon is going to get popped by the first arrow. Okay, what about, so this balloon won't get hit and neither will this. The second arrow is going to pop the yellow balloon here and the blue balloon over there. And then this arrow is going to pop this one and this one. So how many are left? Mia?
3.
3 are left, right. So the answer is 3 here. Oh, see, there we go. Somebody in the boss said, if you write on the board without permission, you're going to be put back in the waiting room. Ha, I got support now. Excellent. Okay. Let's look at this one. This one's really not that difficult, I don't think. So 3 is the answer there, but there's different ways to go through that. It's just the way I did that one. Right. This one says, what happens if you look from the top? If you look from the top, what will you see if you're looking on the top view of that? It's C. Whoever said it, it's C. Who said that?
B.
I don't know.
Obviously.
Peter.
Oh, Peter? Okay.
It looks like it has the circle in the middle and the rectangle.
Because the
in
circle is on the bottom of the middle of the rectangle.
Right.
So it has to be C.
It could be.
Cylinder. It can't be E because the cube is not on the left side. It's on the right side.
Okay. So, Chad, you didn't listen to the instructions over there? Don't write on the screen. Yes, I think it's C, right? Because it has to look just like this. The shape is fairly easy to see, right? If you're looking up here, you can see the shape.
X.
You're right, and you're in grade 2. Excellent. That's good. Some questions are repeated on the test, I think, but so it's going to look like that with the circle here, right? So you can see it has to be C. Okay. All right, let's go and look at this question. This is still a 4-point question for grade 5 and 6 test.
Wait, what? Yeah.
Right? If you're in younger grades, you can still try these if you're in younger grades.
It's A. It's A.
Said it's A. William?
Because
It's A.
Slow down. Let's just wait a minute. Let's wait a minute for somebody. And you can explain it to me, William, after.
either A.
D, maybe?
Mr. John, can you tell people to stop showing the answer because I'm busy doing it.
You're busy doing the work. Oh, yeah. You should, yeah. It's hard to tell people to stop shouting the answer because they don't always listen. But I like good students who listen and raise their hand and don't write on the board. That's nice. Okay. So, yeah, it takes a little bit of thought here.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, William, you explain it to me, William.
Plus, first, the thing, how do I draw? The first one, this
Yes.
one, two is 4, so the fish is 4.
How come it's not 1? How come these aren't ones?
Because in the second one, in the sun, it says what plus what equals to 1. Nothing equals to 1. So I think it will be 2. So 2 plus 2 plus 4. The fish is 4, and the sun is 1. And 1 plus 1 equals 2. So it's just, and 2 plus the fish equals to 5. So the weird thing is 5, and the rest is the eyeball. So I think it's 3. The eyeball 3.
Is that right or no?
I think it's right.
You think it's right?
Yeah, me too.
Okay, I think it's right also. So very good. And please don't write on the board. Okay. Let's look at this one. This is a 3-point question, I think, from. Three-point question, right? You have to know all these things, right? Equilateral triangles, a square, what perimeter means. And then what do we know what perimeter means? Who can tell me what perimeter means? No, we don't know what perimeter means. That's a hard question.
Perimeter means
Oh, somebody.
outside of something.
Yeah, around the outside. Okay.
My God.
Ethan. Where's Ethan? Trouble writing on my board, Ethan.
Oh.
It's E.
I know. It's equal to
I think it's E.
Yeah, some people think it's E, right? How many people think it's E?
It's E.
I think
B.
E.
Okay. How do we get E? Can you explain how we get E? Who can explain it?
I can.
Who's I can?
Me.
I don't see who's. Go ahead. I can't see whose mic is on.
Okay, so I think it's E because like since the perimeter of a square is 36, and since 36 divided by 4 is 9, that gives us that the perimeter of the square is 9, and the triangles, like one side of the triangle looks like a side of the square. So when I do 8 times 9, then it equals 72. So I think
That's very good. Who was that?
Luke.
Luke. Yeah, that's very good, Luke. The square has a perimeter of 36, so each side will be 9 centimeters. And since the triangles are equilateral, that means all the sides of the triangles are 9. And to go around the outside, you need 8 sides, 8 nines. So 8 times 9 is 72. That's very good. Okay. I think I have one. I don't know if I have. What's this question? Yeah. This is a 4-point question. I think this is going to be the last question, and then we'll have other questions. So try this. Again, this is 4 points for grade 5 and 6 class.
The answer is E.
The answer is E. I don't know, maybe. It might be E. Let's let some people try it.
E. I don't know.
Lindsay?
The answer is not E. The answer is not E. For whoever thought it was E, it's not E. Right? You have to understand what's happening here. Coins are coming out of a box, and it stops taking them out when there's 3 of the same coin. And they want to know what's the largest amount of money that can be withdrawn. Right? Well, what's the highest coin? So you know you're going to have 3 of these.
I think it's 24.
But then you're going to have 2 of these and 2 of those. You're going to have 2 ones, 2 twos, and then once you get to 2 5s,
D.
yeah, well, how much does this add up to? 2 1s plus 2 2s plus 3 5s.
It's D.
Definitely D.
E.
Okay. Because this is worth $2, 2 euros. This is worth 4, and this is worth 15. Okay. So any other way, you would have less. You need to have all 3 of the most expensive coins, and it stops after it gets 3. So, okay. I don't know if there's any questions from parents or not. I'm going to stop my screen presentation here. So, stop this. But we are in the last 2 minutes or 3 if there's any questions from parents. That was very good from people, except for the people who weren't following the rules. I'm not happy with you, but that's okay. So some very good math today from a lot of you. So hopefully you'll all sign up for some practice sessions, and there'll be tests that you haven't seen before, so you can't do the questions in advance. So that's good. That's right, Andy. It's 2 1s, 2 2s, and 3 5s, which works out to be 21.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Have a nice day.
You too.
Bye. Have a nice day.
Bye.
If you have questions,
Bye.
bye.
Oh, so that's why I don't.
If anybody has questions, any parents have questions, you can contact the StudyBNB people to answer any more questions about the contest.
Bye. Thank you, Mr. John.
You're welcome, Devin.
Thank you, Mr. John.
Wait,
You're welcome.
Devin?
It was fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Excuse me, sir.
See? Oh.
This is from my chess class, I think. Is it that, Devin?